Hello again, welcome to tutorial number 2 in the Excel VBA introduction course. Today we're going to be looking at macro recorder, and we keep it relatively simple. We're going to look at this data range here and we're going to work on restyling some of the text. So as before, what you need to do is access your developer toolbar, and from here we're going to go to record macro. Let's give this a unique name, so something like restyle would be a cool name to give it. Click OK. We want to replace whatever macros are currently in there with that same name, because I think I've done this example previously. So now we're going to select the heading titles, and let's have a bit of a play. So let's make it a nice orange colour, the background fill, and let's say what's a good colour on top of that? It's a bit horrible, but we'll make it bold. We'll select all the data and let's have some borders, all borders inside it, just so it looks more like a data range. What else could we do to it? Let's increase the size and change the font. So that's Berlin Sans, that'll do. Weird font, actually, change that, I don't like that one. Book Antique. Antiqua. Let's change it blue again, and let's change it up. Let's have 24. Let's then click in the cells, and we're done. That'll do. So stop recording. There's a stop recorder down here, or you can go to developer and go stop recording. Go back into your Visual Basic editor, and from here select module 1. Basically it gives you a whole set of, let me just get rid of that, sorry. It gives you a whole set of code. So let's examine this. So range A1 to D1 select. So that's basically saying select my title bar. As I said before, this is a property of the worksheet, so they're different cells, and selection is a method, so it actually selects that range. Then it says with whatever I've got selected, make the interior a solid fill, solid pattern, XL automatic, thin color, color accent 2, pattern and shade 0. It reselects it again. I don't think we need that again. We can actually just go with selection.font.color. These are relative colors. You can change them to something called the RGB color codes. So let's make one up. 255, 17 and 240. That'll probably be within the black range, I think. Selection.font bold, we don't need that because we toggled between. We'll keep all these. These are called with and end with statements, by the way. We'll get onto them later on. These just allow you to break the code down so you're not repeatedly typing code again and again. Okay, and that's all we don't need these actually. Let's just clean some of this up to make the code run a bit faster. Because there's nothing, it's just setting everything to false and it's not even on. So that's the Berlin Sans one. Actually, we can get rid of that completely because we didn't actually like that one. Book Antique. So do that again, get rid of all these. And just have the relevant selections. Again, it's doing the same thing. Did we change the colour twice? I think we might have done. We can get rid of that end with selection block anyway. This is then saying auto fit each column. That's just, I don't want that actually. We want to keep that as all auto fitted, and then delete that. So then that should rerun again. If we then come out and I want to completely take this back to how it was before, or sort of. So let's change it back to white. Let's change the font back to black. Let's take bold off. Let's take it back down to 11. Let's make it Arial again. Right, okay. And now what we'll do is put a little developer button on there. So insert, there's a developer controls here. Insert button. Click on that. So you left hold down on your mouse button and drag. We're going to use restyle as our macro that we want to run, and we're going to right click on this, edit text, delete the text that's there and put restyle table. Left click on that, and as you can see, it's restyled my whole table and auto fit all of my columns. So that's basically how you use the macro recorder. You can have a play around with it yourself and examine the code. It's a really good way to learn. A lot of this probably could be made a lot easier in one or two selects with select statements, but we'll get onto them because that's more of an intermediate level course. So that'll be covered in due course. Alright guys, what we'll be focusing on next time, we'll be looking at creating your first module and inserting your first bit of code. I think we've already created a module before, but we'll look at message boxes and hello world, and then after that we'll look at variables and how you pass data into variables, etc., and how they're typed. So yeah, that should wrap it up for now. Subscribe, keep in touch, contact me if you've got any queries. All this will be made available on my website once built, but for now, check me out on YouTube, subscribe, spread the love. Thank you, bye.